backcourt, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Down low. Cuts off the pass. In transition, here they come. Jacks up a 3, and Young the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Young against Paul. 4-3. Young can't hit. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, hey, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Nice move. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trey Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
And both free throws good for Young.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Paul passes to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Crowder, that's good.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Young against Paul. Young inside. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta on D. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And a deep 3 from Paul.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Young against Paul. Out to Bridges. And here's Paul. Crowder outside for 3. Capella with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Paul against Young. Outside for Booker. Cashes in the 12-footer.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Young. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Now Paul. 24 seconds left in the first. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Reddish. That shot no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Bridges misses. Right side, Bogdanovich. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Hawks on top, up 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The kick out to Young. Timeout call on the Hawks. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Reddish. They double him with Crowder. The kick out to Young. Sinks the tray. Young's got 8 points.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Left side, Paul. Shoots over Young. And that one's good. Paul.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Here's Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Chris Paul.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
I count 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Suns trailing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Now Bridges. For 3, Booker hits the trifecta. Booker's got his second basket.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Young with it, now guarded by Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Ayton. Back to Bridges. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Fires from the wing. Nice D from Paul.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ayton with it. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Launches it. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Reddish, here we go.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish. A nice, consistent part of his game.
Paul with it. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Team third.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Collins outside. Off the mark there with a three. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Booker for three. Gets the three ball to go. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Ball against Young. 1:21 left in the second period. Back to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Young with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 14 points for the game.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
The drive by Paul. Out to Bridges. The three ball. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young against Paul.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And he can't get the first one.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Shamet. Another three for Phoenix.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Young to the middle. Here's Hunter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pass to McGee. To the wing, right side. Here's Payne. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Williams. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hit a couple from downtown. Allie, as always, thank you. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Suns, Dario Saric is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in a shooting guard. And here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Takes it inside. Pass to McGee. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Gallinari, the pass to right. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Payne, pass to Saric. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. Pass to Saric. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside, Williams. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's hauled in by Saric. The Suns shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Payne. Back to Saric. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 on the clock. Saric finds Payne. Fires for 3, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Right with the ball. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Dario Saric.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good.
I count 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Payne. 5 on the clock. Here's Saric. That one's good from the corner. Saric has got his first 2 points of the night.
Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Right against Payne. Right, the pass to Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Chang. Gallinari against Saric. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Shamet. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Williams defending. Offensive rebound. McGee. Banked it in off the glass. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Payne against Wright. Outside, Williams. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Saric. 58 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Payne drives. Back to Johnson. Pass to Payne. From behind the arc. Now Saric. Here's Shamet. No good from outside. Williams on the wing. From outside, off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock to the paint. Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Fans allow the section to get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Outside, Young. He got it up. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Hawks on top, up by 2. And time for...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Paul passes to Aiden. Paul against Young. To take the lead. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Young. Drives to the hoop. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Stolen by Bridges.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Booker with it. And it's Young picking him up. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins. That's good from Paul.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And Young, here we go. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
To tie it up. That one's good. Nothing but net. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivery.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Young. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And the basket is good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Young against Paul.
That's his second personal foul. Team 4.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Paul against Young. Outside for Booker. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Crowder from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
Young against Paul. Pass to Reddish. Here's Capella. A minute 37 left in the final quarter.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Reddish. Pass to Collins. Here's Capella. It's tipped. Outside Young from the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Paul passes to Booker. Ball against Young. Outside Booker. Young against Paul. The three. Can't get it to drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Reddish. Young with it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Paul. The three from Ayton. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out for the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Mitchell outside. Conley against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Mitchell up top. Capella covering. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Now Conley following Bogdanovich's 3-point attempt. Good on the triple.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
Young looking it over. Over in the corner, Reddish. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 of 3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
That one on Collins.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Collins with some nice D.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Utah leading. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Reddish. Here we go, 1-on-1. And here's Young from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Gobert. Collins with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Reddish dishes to Collins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
51 seconds left in the first.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Gobert. It's good on the putback.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
And here's Young. Pass to Reddish. Driving in, and Reddish with the slam.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 5.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Reddish. Covered by Conley. Now here's Reddish. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Conley against Young. Right side, Conley. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Conley's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Jazz. Here's Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Young, right side, stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Reddish. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And Atlanta also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Conley with the 3. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The Hawks trail by 5. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. drops it in from 11 feet.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Conley surveying the D. For three, Mitchell hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 8. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And the dunk by Capella.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Young against Conley. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Capella against Gobert. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah leading by 4. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Conley. He has 5. Kicks it to Gobert. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. There's the triple. A second chance effort. Here's O'Neal. And the shot falls short this time. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yep, it counts. And now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Mitchell with it. Passes it to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Thanks, guys, with Quinn Snyder.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back with... First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1 spot.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Hawks trailing. And here is Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Williams gets the bucket.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game, taking it up strong inside.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. Now, here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hunter on the wing. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Ingles. Oni passes to Ingles. Three-pointer. Rebound by Jang.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And a missed layup. Utah trailing here. Whiteside sets the pin for Clarkson. And the rejection by Jang. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wright outside. Drives to the hoop. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Ingles. Down low and stolen by Jang. Wright with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Wright. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Williams against Clarkson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Hawks leading by 4. Williams scanning the floor. Jang with the screen for Williams. To the paint and stolen by Whiteside. To the middle. Oni passes to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Back to Gay. Williams with the block. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hunter no good. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gay dishes to Clarkson. Shot from the low block. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skill forward with size has struggled because of health.
Clarkson finds Gay. Second shot opportunity. Back to Clarkson and stolen by Wright. Feeds to Hunter. And Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Shot clock at 5. Gallinari a screen on Clarkson. Three-pointer right. Atlanta again missing. Jazz trail by 5. Inside. Here's Gay to end the cold streak. Atlanta with the rebound. Jang's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jang with the screen for Williams. Gallinari surveying the D. Good work defensively by Gay. Here's Clarkson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for
Your Jazz Dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Young. On the court for Atlanta. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Conley against Young. For three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Finished off the break.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
Now Young. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Sweet move, and the layup is up and in. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Conley into the lane. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Conley the pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. He takes it in, and Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
It's Collins with the drive.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
So off the run, it will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Conley.
You know, he left them frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Young outside. Now the pass to Reddish. Over O'Neal. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Capella. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Reddish's shot is good.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
From deep, Collins. Mike Conley with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket for Mitchell.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
1:19 left in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich left side. That 3 off the mark. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Again, Mitchell missing. Atlanta leading by 9. Pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Cam Reddish.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Young with the ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. In transition, here come the Jazz. And here's Conley outside. The Jazz with another miss. Stolen by O'Neal. And so Atlanta takes this one by a
expect their starters will be ready to do whatever's needed.
You have 2 players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
6 on the shot clock. Inside. Paul with a steal. And here they come. Crowder with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Booker. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. The 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Booker. There's the 3. Knocked away. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovic on the wing. To the inside. Gobert passes to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Back to Conley. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Paul passes to Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Crowder with a steal. Gobert against Ayton. Pass to Booker. The steal. Mitchell against Bridges. Gobert passes to Conley. Here's O'Neal to the paint. And Ayton pulls it down.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
2 minutes.
Here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Now here's Gobert. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot by Conley, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Outside Booker from downtown. Unable to get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah on D. It's a 3-point game. Outside for Booker. There's the triple.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Pass to Paul. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Conley against Paul. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. In transition, here come the Suns. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The game now all tied up. Mitchell's got 6.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Here's a 3 from Paul. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bogdanovich. It's covered by Ayton. Crowder outside. And Gobert with a block. And he's able to get it back. Mitchell against Booker. Back to Crowder. Here's the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Knocked loose.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Conley against Paul. Back to Crowder. From deep. Hits the trifecta. Crowder's got 6.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Conley with the ball. And here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. And no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert up top. Here's O'Neal. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Back to Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Gobert. No luck on that one. Hayton with the defensive effort. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Conley against Payne. There's 53 seconds left in the half. Here's Nader. Outside Payne. Fires the three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Conley on the attack. Good. Conley's got 5 points.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Outside Payne. Puts up a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Gobert. Now Conley. Ooh, McGee with the block. The shot no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Payne. Pass to Nader. Now here's Johnson. Now McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. McGee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Ingles from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Payne outside. No good there. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The 3 is up. And it's Clarkson missing. And Phoenix shooting an average of 43% for the floor. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Gay against Johnson. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Oni. And here's Whiteside. Here he goes. And he lays it up and in.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Outside Payne. Down low. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And here's Payne outside. He drops it from range. Payne's got 6. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Inside. The shot by Oni, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Nader. Ingles defending. Here's Payne. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Releases. The Jazz again can't hit.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Clarkson attacking. Pass to Oni. Outside, Ingles. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Shamet. And the three-pointer goes. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to win the drought. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
This one for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 8.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Mitchell against Booker. Crafty move. He got a piece of it.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
3-pointer. Booker can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Ayton finds Crowder. And stolen by Gobert. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Paul. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Back to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Conley against Paul. Back to Booker. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Picked his pocket. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And a deep 3 from Paul. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Conley against Paul. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Paul against Conley. Pulls up on the wing. They get the rebound. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Takes the 3. Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For 3, O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. "16 feet out." That one no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Bogdanovich against Paul. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, that's Bogdanovich making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Paul. Pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. 3-pointer. And the Suns miss again. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they...
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Here we go. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
The assist.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Trae Young. Kicks it out to Booker. For the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Bogdanovich goes in. Here's Capella. Off the left rim and out.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Booker against Capella. Bridges outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Young against Paul. Young drives in, and yes, it's good. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Going inside and finished off by Collins.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. Fires the 3. Bridges with the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The kick out to Crowder to the left wing. Young against Paul. The pass to Bridges. Clock at 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks trail by 4. And here's Young. Pass to Capella. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Tries again. Kept alive. Here's Capella. Here's Young. And another shot. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Suns leading by 4. Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Suns.
Call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Young. Some solid D from Paul.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Crowder. Passes it to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Collins. Can they get it? And finished off by Collins.
Quick thinking there from the big man Collins. He used his length and some good quick hands to get that one.
Paul looking over the floor. Outer dishes to Paul. No good on the triple. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Young. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Young finds Capella. Young against Paul. Young outside. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And the wide open shot from Paul knocks down the 3-ball. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
Young against Paul. Here's Capella in the corner. Collins with it. The Hawks again can't hit. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Paul passes to Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Booker. Launches it.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Paul kicks to Bridges. to the inside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
It's stolen by Capella.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. No good from Booker.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Young left side. Here he goes. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Young outside, looking to get it going, and it's good on the layup. Young's got 9.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Paul. The pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Reddish. From deep, Collins. Pass to Reddish. Young looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And the rejection by Ayton.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Booker inside, defended by Young. Ayton kicks to Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Tries to hit him, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half.
22.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great
18.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Jarich are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. The Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Wright. Passes to Williams. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. 2 points. Williams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Atlanta.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Out to Saric. Pass to Johnson. Back to Saric. Gallinari with the steal. Hunter with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. A miss that time would have put him up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Payne kicks to Saric. Shamet with it. He's against Williams.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Right outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for two.
Good on the second free throw. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Payne finds McGee. Back to Payne. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Williams. Shamet the pass to McGee. Second chance shot, right wing. Here's Payne. McGee trying to break free. No good off the front iron. For three, Hunter. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Into the lane. Payne kicks to Johnson. Deflects the pass and stolen by Wright. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. A wide open look here for Wright. No good off the back of the rim. Johnson with it. Guarded by Hunter. Right inside. Working on Payne. Wright dishes to Williams. Back to Wright. Five to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Rebound by the Suns. On the wing, Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Payne. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Now, here's Hunter. Payne covering. Now, Hunter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pass to Shamet. Out to Payne. And there's the drive. And it's blocked by Wright.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid. Able to catch and shoot.
Here's Payne. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 4. And we're coming back.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Young against Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Misses the 3. Hawks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. To the middle, here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Paul with the ball. The kick out to Crowder. Booker outside. Back to Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 8 points for Jay Crowder.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Young pass to Reddish. Young outside. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
The Hawks leading by 4. And here's Young. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Capella with a screen on Paul. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to start. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On the wing, Booker. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Bridges. Dishes it to Ayton. 4 on the clock. On the wing. Bridges misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bogdanovich missed to Capella. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Young outside. Pocket 6. Collins a screen on Paul. Young from outside. Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 7.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
And Ayton throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Young against Ayton. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
All up top, defended by Young. Paul kicks to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Paul against Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Yes!
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Young against Paul. Young outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. Bridges with the board. It's stolen by Reddish. There's the dish to Young.
Suns foul. Chris Paul. That's his third personal foul. Second team.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
Paul outside. The tray missed. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And these two teams both very strong on the glass, Smitty. With the small ball in the league today, that can be a significant advantage.
You don't always have to have 7-footers to rebound well, B.A. You remember a guy like Dennis Rodman? He only stood 6'7". Some of the greatest board men in the league history have been average NBA height.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Outside Mitchell from deep three-point range. Collins with the rebound. Conley against Bogdanovic. Down low. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovic does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Shoots over Young. No good. A bit long that time.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
You know, by the time Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Young. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Young way outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Ball stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Reddish. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Misses off the left iron. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A. was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Here's Collins. And a missed layup. Utah leading. Tipped. Outside Conley. Six to shoot. On the take. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, they need this. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. 36 seconds left in the first. Lets it fly. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Mitchell. Stolen by Young.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 1. Let's...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, so who's coming under the floor? Come on, get
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Bogdanovic finds Capella. Outside Young. Oh, there's the alley. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Conley. Oh, they pick off the pass. Left side Young. This one for 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Conley against Young. Ooh, poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Here's Reddish. Back to Young. To the inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Honey from deep. Gay outside. Reverses. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's just experience. Rudy baiting the defender all the way.
Rudy Gay.
Both free throws good from Gay. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Right with the ball. Going inside. Outside to Gallinari. And a miss there on the triple. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. Utah, the rebound. Tries yet again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Hunter passes to Wright. Back to Hunter. A rebound by Ingles. Utah trailing here. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Still a big-time athlete. Even with all that mileage on him, Rudy is quick. The defense late to rotate.
Rudy Gay, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
1:36 left to play in the second quarter. Now Wright, looking for his first basket, still in this one. There's a screen by Jang. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joe Ingles.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
And Williams drops them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Here's Honey. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this game. Over Wright. The Jazz again can't hit. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pass to Clarkson. Whiteside with a screen on Williams. Here's Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. A shot from the high post. Atlanta with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Pass to Jang. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's court. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And Utah has possession, trailing by 5. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Into the lane.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Here's Capella. Pass to Collins. Now here's Young. Give him 8. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Pass to Reddish. Clock at 6. There's Young with the 3, and stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
And Young, here we go. Yep, that one's good. Young's got 10 points in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Five on the clock. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Here's Conley. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. Conley's gotten his first bucket of the night. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Young. He's got 10. 1:49 left in the third quarter. From 17, again, Atlanta.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Young against Conley. .121 left in the third. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. And he's all alone. Here's Reddish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Terrific play by Reddish. Excellent anticipation for the steal. And his speed in the open court is a sight to watch.
Here's Conley. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Young with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Collins. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Capella. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead, up 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert against Capella. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Here's Collins. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich, that's good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Young against Conley. Now Mitchell. Here's Gobert. From 11 feet away, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Conley against Young. Pass to Gobert. Right side Mitchell. Rob! Launches it. And Young the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich. Young's got 7 now in this quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Reddish on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Inside. Conley against Young. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Conley. Young misses. The Jazz shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Reddish on the wing. From deep three-point range. And it's Young again missing. On offense, here's Utah. 11-point game. Bogdanovich, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Capella inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in.
Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Rejected by Booker. Ball against O'Neal. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Down low. Ayton, the pass to Paul.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. 3-pointer, Crowder. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Booker. Bridges with the steal. Ayton against O'Neal. Crowder dishes to Ayton. Rebound, Utah.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Conley for 3. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Top of the key jumper, no good.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Booker against Mitchell. The 3. Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul looking over the floor. Bridges outside. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. And Crowder brings it in.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Goes up on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading. The 19-foot shot. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Gobert.
And this is Bojan Bogdanovich's game. This guy is comfortable shooting the basketball from any spot on the floor.
Paul goes in. Here's Ayton. And that one goes long. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Your Jazz Dancer.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Paul passes to Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. And stolen by Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Pass to Crowder. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. For 3, Bridges. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Offline with his 3. Jazz leading by 7. To the paint. Crowder with the steal. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
Both shots good from the stripe. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley scanning the floor. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court. Come on.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in its center. No coverage that time. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. Man, how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Over Booker. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Releases from 15, misses off the right iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Booker dishes to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine, and think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
For 3, Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges outside. Over in the corner, Paul. From past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 7.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's Conley. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
And a miss there on the triple.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Paul. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges kicks to Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Gobert with the defensive effort. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use. Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter. And his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. To the inside. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment? Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Conley outside. Pocket 6. There's O'Neal with the 3. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Kicks it out to Booker. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
The Suns trailer. Setting the floor for the Suns. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Johnson, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the small forward position. Shamet, the pass to McGee for the lead. And he sinks the layup. McGee's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Here's Gay. McGee with the block. Here's Nader. He dishes it to McGee. Pass to Nader. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
They double him with Payne. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And stolen by Payne. Nader the pass to McGee. Here's Nader. And it's Payne in the corner. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The pass to Gay. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Gay. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Nader. Takes it inside. Johnson outside. In the corner. Shamet with it. The dish to McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Passes it to Oni. He feeds it to Whiteside. Swings over Payne and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now Payne. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Nader the pass to McGee, and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. McGee with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Pass to Payne. Here's Nader. He's covered by Whiteside. McGee, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Johnson, the pass to McGee. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to Nader. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And the Suns miss again. Jazz trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. The D can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Shamet on the wing. Feeds it to McGee. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Johnson can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Oni with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Payne in the post. It's good from long range. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Clarkson finds Ingles. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Shamet. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead.
Fans, your jazz dancer. Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Jazz trail by 7. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. The kick out to Crowder. Shoots the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Crowder's got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. No good with the layup. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Conley into the lane. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crowder finds Paul. Over Conley. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Bounce pass from Paul. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Booker against Mitchell. From the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Booker up top. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Jazz trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Crowder. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And they get it back. O'Neal misses. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 13-4 run. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. This one for 3. Got a piece of it.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Fast break, here come the Suns. And the dunk by Booker. And the Suns lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Chris Paul.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ball finds Crowder. The tray. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. And the dunk by Booker.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this. All right, David, great job.